And now that we are recording, we can go through the motions again. Yes, the connection is fine. I am no longer backupping files at the worst possible moment. So hello everybody and welcome to our thrilling conclusion to the Adventurous Game Jam 2021. So, okay, well, wait. Let me introduce all the wonderful people accompanying me in this stream. We have, well, to my right, left. This is my right, but it is the left. When you are seeing the stream, this is Thais Sofia, developer at Senscape.
Hello, everyone.
Hey. Well, you remind her from her live stream about Unreal Sequencer. Yeah. 2 weeks ago. Wow, time is flying by.
Really fast at this time of the year.
Okay. And behind me, you might recognize Beth, also known as McQuigan, if she's still around. She's muted. Well, okay, I give you my word that Beth she's with us. She is, okay, she is. Cool. And Harris, Spider Sparrow.
Yeah, hey guys, how you doing? Another year, another game jam. Well, disclaimer, I haven't really played most of the games, so I'll just be guessing how good you guys have done and just pretending it's all so amazing. But no, seriously, seeing everyone working so hard on their games like these 2 weeks has been so cool. So yeah, can't wait to see what others think.
Yeah, it's, well, I mean, again, folks, this second edition of the Game Jam has really blew our minds away with the amazing reception that it had. We doubled the amount of games submitted, I mean, twice as many as last year. And I have to say the overall quality has surpassed what we saw last time. Of these 25 games, of course, we had to pick the top 5. In fact, this was going to be top 4, but we decided to make room for one more. And yes, that's another, I'm looking at the chat, and this is another important tidbit about the jam. This was the first time many developers did a game with Unreal Engine. We chose Unreal Engine because it's what we use at Senscape. A few of us, well, Thais, Agustin Delgar, and myself, we are instructors, and we thought, okay, it's good to provide support to you developers, just stick around and help you with your projects. And really, what I saw this time made me very, very happy. I mean, new coming developers producing really good games. Oh, we lost Beth. Okay. I hope she's fine. Well, Beth, if you can hear us, just join the Zoom link again. We will be here. And if not, good luck, wherever you are. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, really newcomers developed very good games, and returning developers, you could tell that they surpassed expectations with their second attempts, and we've had some surprises as well. So here's what we're going to do. We promised you lots of feedback, and we will individually contact you over the coming days. I mean, it's been a lot of content to digest. Oh, there she is. It's been a lot of content to digest, and we want to give back something to you. Even if you didn't make it to the top 5, we will get in touch with important feedback about your project. What we're going to do is just announce the winners. I mean, just comment on the top 5 games first in alphabetical order to I mean, ease the tension a little bit. After we talk about the top 5 games, we will disclose the winners, and I mean disclose the awards or the ordering of the winners. So yes, feedback. Yeah, the idea. Well, you know, The first position is going to receive $1,000. $1,000. The second position will receive $500. Third one, $300. Fourth one, $200. And we are considering a fifth spot who will receive an additional $100. I mean, I have to say, even the fifth spot, it is quite a bit of money for a game jam. You rarely see money given away in game jams, and that is why I have to thank Epic Games for sponsoring the event and providing us lots of resources to make this happen. Apparently, you like what we are doing. We like it as well, and Epic likes it too. So hey, everybody's winning, so why not? We will keep doing this, right? Beth, do you agree?
That's what it said.
What was that? Whoa! Okay. Anyway, hopefully Beth is going to survive through the live stream. Without further ado, Ghost Beth, we are going to start talking about the top 5 games in alphabetical order. And the first one, let's see if this works. I'm going to hide our ugly faces, well, at least mine, and introduce Eve. Now, Eve, this has been quite a surprise because, correct me if I'm wrong, but this game by Tudist wasn't quite advertised a lot at Discord, right? This kind of came out of nowhere, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
yeah, we had quite a few games at least, didn't we? Where they weren't really active in the whole dev channel, but then yeah, like they surprised us, like they showed up at the end. It's pretty cool.
Totally. And the thing about Eve, I mean, it is definitely a cryptic work. It took me a while to get into it. When you do, it's a fantastic design. The puzzles are very creative, tough as well, and it features 6 or 7, or almost 8 endings, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and it's quite well designed. The game demands really that you play it over and over again to discover all its secrets. I am still trying to figure out what does it all mean, but what I did play impressed me with, it's just hard to describe. I'm having a hard time describing it. It is a fantastic experience, but it's very unique. You haven't played a game like this again, really. To this, I don't know your real name, but congratulations, because this is a fantastic work. I don't know if Tudist is online.
Yes.
Thais, what do you think? What do you want?
It's in the chat.
Okay.
They are in the chat.
What do you think about this one, Thais?
I really love the whole aesthetic of this place. First, because I'm really slow with puzzles, the first thing I did was enter to check each of the sceneries and just walk around because I wanted to sink in all in the sounds, the images the game proposed, and I loved it. I had a hard time on the puzzles, but the dialogues were fun to read. I wish it was a little bit easier to connect the dialogues with the puzzles. I think we all had the same problem on that side.
Yeah.
The audio and the images made me wanted to know more about the story. So I did have patience to take my time and read everything. And I still haven't gotten all the endings though.
Totally. It is intentionally
Although you probably
cryptic.
cheat.
Yeah, no, it is intentionally cryptic, and that's fine. I love the dancing. This these intriguing characters. It's a game that I will be replaying a lot. So congratulations to this. This one really surprised us in a very, very good way. It is, I have to say, the most unique game in the entire jam. It is quite an intriguing journey. So, yoo-hoo! Congratulations, and yeah. So, coming up next, let's go to Northwood Legacy. Wow, Tillian, you really did. I mean, scored. Yeah. Really, this is a fantastic game on every front. It plays like a classic adventure game. I love the scratches vibe. It's the story. I mean, maybe because it has to do with a bit of family tree story. But it is a very creative and original work. I enjoy the puzzles. I don't know. The video is not playing for some reason, I think.
No, it's not playing.
Oh, why? Why? Okay. Bummer. Okay, I prepared these lovely clips and the video isn't playing for. I mean, it is a video, but maybe it was exported incorrectly. Well, okay. Damn, sorry about that. But the gameplay, yeah, the gameplay in this game, it's really entertaining. Really entertaining. It kept me hooked all the time. Wanting to learn about all the secrets in this house, in this family. The puzzles were very creative. It put a smile on my face at every turn. I don't know what the rest of you guys think or want to provide feedback.
So obviously, even though I'm not really played much of the games, at least through the development process, I think that Tillian was making some really cool and smart decisions when he was making the game, and I think it looks really nice. I think it's the case for most games as well, where you look at these games and it's hard to think that these are jam games, like that these were done in 2 weeks, and I think Northwood is definitely one of those.
Oh, there's the video. Okay. Too much menu. I recorded too much menu. Sorry, this is actually Play saw the another mod at the Sciencescape Discord community graciously provided these videos. Thais, what do you want to comment on Northwood Legacy?
I was just reading the chat. I'm really glad to hear that there is a full version coming of the game. So congrats on that too, Tillian.
Okay,
we are really happy. Do please share it so we can all keep on playing it. And I want to say I'm really happy because I wanted to play more of this one. The story was really interesting, and it was well tied with the puzzles and wanted me to, in a difference, how to say it. It was easy to keep on playing. It was really smooth to keep on with the story. I didn't get lost once with the gameplay, and the feel of the house was really natural. So the ambience was something that was amazingly done. It looks like a house that could have taken weeks to put, and that you could do this in just 2 weeks. It's really an amazing job. So congratulations on that.
For sure.
Nothing more without spoiling it.
Yeah, totally. Totally. Oops, buffering. Oh, buffering again. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay. Still buff. Ooh. I think
Still
we are.
buffering.
No, I think we are. Oops. No, we are
Still.
completely. They lost us completely. Completely. Crap. Oh. What's going on? This is odd. Because, can you check the... Will be right. Maybe I should restart the streaming because no, I completely lost Twitch. Damn. Okay, hang on. I'm going to reconnect. Crap. Connecting. I can't connect to Twitch. Failed to connect to server. Wow.
Why?
And we... No, this is definitely a Twitch issue. Ah, okay. We are back.
Are we back?
We are back. Yes, we are
Okay.
back. We are back. Yes. Guys, sorry, but this was Twitch because we were still talking on Zoom. So, you know, this really isn't our fault. It's not me, it's Twitch. Okay, we are back. Fine, cool. As we were saying, and don't worry, we are recording this. We are going to edit and upload it to YouTube afterwards. But as we were saying to Tillian, and really Northwood Legacy, it's an impressive game, and we have some we have some feedback to share, especially when it comes to mostly I would say the UX, not the UI. The game is very polished, well presented, but I did stumble into some UX issues. For example, when you have a cursor, that you are training the player to let them know that when you see a particular cursor, when they click on the mouse button, that's going to trigger some sort of action, be it feedback or lifting the item or whatever. You have to be consistent about that. There were a couple of opportunities in which I was seeing that cursor, I was clicking the mouse button and nothing happened. I realized afterwards that you did it as a means to convey a clue to the player that this item was important, but there are better ways to do that. Always be consistent about the interface of the game. So again, this is something we want to give back to all of you, provide this feedback about gameplay. So yeah, okay, cool. And yes, there can be bugs, of course. There can be bugs. It was a game jam after all.
Yes, with a little play testing before you take it on the more bigger scope, it will be alright. All those little mistakes will be completely clean.
One of the most amazingly useful things for developers is looking at someone playing your game, but looking at how they play it. That is invaluable for game development. That's when you realize what needs tweaking, where are they having difficulties with the interface, with the gameplay. That's very helpful. So anyway, now that we have a proper connection again, let's
wait a little bit because everyone is refreshing. I think
everybody's okay. Everybody's refreshing. Okay. We have a solid connection now, so let's yeah, okay, let's keep moving. Then let's talk about the third game. And remember, we are disclosing games in alphabetical order, the top 5 games, then we'll announce the winners in proper final order. Now, our third game is Partum Artifacts by Joachim Chef Lundström. And Joachim is a returning developer from our first game jam. The first game he did was The Wrong Kind of Shadow. It was one of the top games, so of course expectations were high this time. And yes, Chef has met all the expectations, even surpassed them. Chef, this is truly a very polished game. It's very well done. I like that you learn from some of the past mistakes of The Wrong Kind of Shadow. It feels more consistent in general, less I remember in The Wrong Kind of Shadow there was perhaps too much reading, too much. I mean, not that I don't like reading, but maybe there was too much at the same time. Now everything feels more well designed. Puzzles were fun too. Perhaps the clock puzzle was a little bit contrived, please be mindful of us, silly players, next time. But really, I mean, maybe the the only criticism is related to the gameplay itself, because the production values were very, very high throughout, from visuals to audio. In general, I mean, it really feels like a commercial game. I don't know what the rest of you think. For example, Beth, are you still with us? She's in the chat. Thais, let's hear from you.
Yeah, I think if you had the chance and if you want, you could totally take these to a commercial game and test it with more people to even maybe polish it even more, even though it's already really, really polished. I think in the last puzzle, the clock puzzle, some other people besides us also had troubles with it. I think that maybe if you gave more hints, changing a little bit how it was communicated, not necessarily taking the puzzle completely away, you could still keep it on. And as Agustin said, comparing it to the game you did the other year, nothing felt like a filler. Every information, every puzzle felt like a good rhythm for the game. So I enjoyed every minute of it, and I was really into it. So thank you very much for letting us play it.
Yep.
And I agree with the chat. Like, one of the things I think they're saying in the chat is that it looks very close to release already.
Yeah.
And I think, I completely agree. Like, honestly, Chef, if you had shown me these images and said they were from like Layers of Fear 3 or something, I'd have been
totally. I also thought of that game. I was thinking,
Yeah.
this feels a little bit like Layers of Fear.
Yeah, like, those the paintings and stuff, that room with all the canvases, I was like, wait a minute, is he just passing off Layers of Fear? But no, it looks so good. Like, it's crazy good looking. Well done, Chef. Like, I think this is one thing we were discussing a bit before. It takes a lot of skill and a lot of effort to make it all look so cohesive and good. Even if you might have used assets or whatnot, but the skill that you've used to actually set all this up, it's so good.
Yep. So very positive feedback. Maybe again, what needs tweaking, and it's something that we will have to sit down and discuss about this. Small quirks. Maybe it has to do with the design, about how you present some clues to the player, especially about how some puzzles had to be solved. There was a bit of backtracking, maybe a bit too much backtracking, or at least it felt to me at some point I need to go too much back and forth. But really, small, criticisms about a game that it's very, very strong throughout. So, Chef, congratulations. So now we seem to be buffering again a little bit, but it's not so bad. I hope. So let's go to the fourth game, and yes, remember, we are still not disclosing the order of these final games, just talking about the top 5. Now, the next one is Silent Mementos, again, by returning developer Alex Olinkiewicz. So, Alex, yes, wow, what another surprise, really. We are fans of Cage Face, but it was refreshing to see a game that is just not related to your IP. And really, I have to say, Silent Mementos it's very good work. It's a game that gladly impressed me with its presentation. The entire experience, even though it is short, and that is fine. It is short and sweet, very, very well done. The really the use of the the footage to play, sort of relive a past experience. It was very, very creatively implemented. This is an aspect of the game that I enjoyed a great deal. Yes, it is also definitely creepy, and the puzzles were very well done. So in general, very strong work, much, much stronger than your previous submission from last year. So congratulations, I hope you're satisfied. This was a joy to play. Thais, what do you think about Silent Mementos?
I really like playing this one because it almost felt like reading these short thriller books, the ones that you kind of have a nice rhythm to it and then a surprise at the ending. I'm not going to say it, so you cannot play it, but I really enjoy the ending. And I really like how you not only we are seeing now in the video that he's playing through the projector, but you played like half and half. So it's a nice feeling to play a little bit on here and then get out of it, so it doesn't get tiring of seeing it only in this camera. It feels like a really nice rhythm, and I loved the puzzle about the drawings. It's a really nice way to tell a little bit about the story without the need of putting even more words. Like drawings can do a lot for telling story too. So I really enjoyed that one especially.
Yep. And well, we do have again some small quirks that need ironing out. For example, at some point I found myself completely in the dark, and I couldn't, use. I like how the inventory is implemented, but it took me some time to get through to the flashlight to activate it. Those sorts of situations are best to be avoided. Just small quirks again that need ironing out. It's nothing that you couldn't work out with a bit of QA. But again, in general, Alex, excellent work on Silent Mementos.
One thing I like about Alex's work is every time, even though he's using genres that we're used to, like thrillers or horror, he always puts a really unique twist in them. And I think every game that I've played of his, it always has this one thing that no one's done in that genre before.
Yeah.
And I think it's the same with this as well. So yeah, pretty
Totally.
cool job, Alex.
The first time I turned on the projector, I had a big smile on my face. As
Yes,
as in,
refreshing.
yeah,
It's refreshing to play your
as in,
games.
wow, that's a first, and I like it. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the last one before we announce the awards. And the last one is Snowblind. And Snowblind is from Occult Softworks. This is a couple called, they are Nick and Mel Cosgrove, very active members of our Discord community. And yes, they are returning developers. Nick, Mel, again, Point Hope, your previous game for Adventurous Jam, it was very strong. It was one of the top games, and it was really, really good to see that Snowblind lives up to the exceptional storytelling, audio design, and just the sheer, entertainment value of Point Hope. It is frankly impressive the amount of content, the sheer amount of content that you managed to create in 2 weeks, because this is one long game. I think it's up to 3 hours. You can play up to 3 hours, and they are chock full of content. And yes, I'm sorry for displaying the vomit in the video. But very, very well done. Congratulations. There are some, again, gameplay quirks that I would iron out for a potential release. Perhaps my personal criticism is, I think it's maybe too long and unnecessarily long. You could have trimmed some content without sacrificing, the storytelling or gameplay, and make it even more fun and polished. Make it feel more polished overall. Perhaps that's something that I would just I would have avoided so much content for this particular game. But really, overall, an excellent work throughout. Thais, what do you think?
I really like this one. I was playing for it. I mean, I was like, okay, like they were saying in the chat, the beginning is a little bit slow. I'm okay with it. I can play slow games. I'm used to it. But it took me so long, and when I got near to the end of the game, I had this big bug that didn't let me finish. To be truthful, I had to watch the end in the video of someone that played it, because I really wanted to know the ending after having played all that time, of course. But it was fun. It really made me want to rescue this character. He was really likable. I mean, I really liked the dialogues. I think it was one of the things that I enjoyed the most.
4 endings, wow. He's just saying 4 endings.
I only saw one. Now I want to play it even
Oh,
more.
yeah.
Please, after the bugs are fixed, do tell us.
And please a save game option, Nick.
And save
Please a
game
save game option.
But it was fun. When you reach, without saying any spoiler, when you reach the base, it had a really good rhythm. And the story was really intriguing. It made me want to know more, and the voice acting was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I really loved it.
The voice acting, yeah.
Great characters. I think the thing I liked the most about this one was the characters.
Definitely. The voice acting is on par to what you expect from Occult Softworks, really. They did a great job in Point Hope, and they repeated it in Snowblind. As they are saying in the chat, it feels like Firewatch in the Arctic.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. So very, very nice job, and I'm very much looking forward to the final incarnation of the game. What I was going to say is I love the survival aspect of Snowblind. That's something that I would love to see more, perhaps better executed without so much walking around. The pacing was a bit sluggish at first. Hey, I mean, I know I'm all for sluggish pacings. Scratches is dreadfully slow at first. But yeah, anyway, terrific work. Well, so let me say something. We had 25 games submitted. We are just focusing on the top 5 in this stream. We really didn't have time to talk about. I mean, there are at least another 5 to 10 games that are very entertaining, really worth your time. And we're just not going to spend time talking about them in this live stream, but I highly recommend that you keep playing the submissions to this sham, because really the overall quality, as I was saying, it was wonderful. We're very happy with just the whole community behind the game jam. The server was exploding with activity. Helpful, developers being helpful to each other, and this reminds me, we have to give a shout out in particular to Tillian, who was the most active developer, providing lots of valuable help to other community members. So really, it's just wonderful the community that we have. And it's something that we are going to do again. Really, this installment of the Game Jam surpassed all the expectations. Now, about the top 5, let's talk about how we graded them and the final ordering. Now, there were 4 judges, so Thais, Beth, Playsody, and Lucian, and myself. So we considered several, assigned scores to different categories: creativity, gameplay, entertainment, visuals, and audio. And storytelling, of course, and storytelling. So based on the scores that we assign to those categories, we just average the score, discussed among us at the end, and then we agreed on the final list of the top 5 games. I'm going to start from below to the top and announce which which developer received which award. It was very difficult to choose between these top 5. So I mean, just remember, you all did an excellent job, and just being here in this live stream, it speaks volume about the work that you did. Okay, so now without further ado, we are going to start with position number 5 for $100, and the game is Snowblind by Occult Softworks. Now, again, this is an excellent game, Nick, Mel. We think that it does need more polish. There were a few issues that we found when it comes to the gameplay. Nothing major, but yes, it does need a bit more work. By far the strongest aspect is the brilliant voice acting, the storytelling. It is a wonderful game, so really congratulations about this superb work. Now, the 4th position is If by Tudist for $200. Congratulations Tudist again for this unique game that it still defies description, and it's one game that I'm sure many of us will keep playing for weeks to come. I would surely love to see a more developed version of this. It was a pleasant surprise. Like we said, this one came out of nowhere. Maybe, yes, there are some gameplay considerations that need to be polished and tweaked. So don't hesitate. We can get in touch, remain in touch about feedback, for If, and we'll love to see you developing it further. Now, the 3rd position for $300 that goes to Northwood Legacy by Tillian Games. Tillian, well, again, excellent work. This game is a boon for fans of adventure games, no question about it. There are some things, of course, that do need a bit of fixing. Perhaps the storytelling, the game maybe used too much the device of relying on letters thrown around. Perhaps that's something that could be redesigned to make the storytelling feel more organic. Remember, hey, scratches, telephone. Of course, that increases the production values, but you could have used the telephone and speaking to actual people to disclose more of the storyline. But again, just small quirks. This is a very strong game. We all had a great time playing it. Congratulations. I hope you're proud of yourself because it's a fantastic title. Now, the 4th position, the 2nd position second position for $500 is Silent Mementos. Alex, excellent work again. We spoke about it. This is a game that you could put on Steam right now, and people will be more than happy to pay money for it. We've seen the reactions. It's an excellent experience throughout, and I really hope you keep exploring, just similar, experiences, with such a surprising concept, this what we discussed, these little twists that really put a smile on our faces. Excellent work.
It was really tight with the first place. I want
It
you
was,
to know
it was
The
really
first and the one were really tight.
Yes, it was. But yes, the first. Oh man, I am bad today. The first place, yes, obviously now because we by elimination process, it's two Partum artifacts by Joachim Chef Landstrom for $1,000. $1,000. Yes, really, Chef Joachim. It is an incredible game. You could just publish this right now on Steam. Ask money, you would still get very positive reviews. So you're a very talented developer, and this is clearly something that you have to keep doing. The game is extremely polished. Just again, maybe just a matter of sitting down, doing QA. Just receiving feedback, fixing, but it's impressive that you managed to do this in 2 weeks. So is Chef even here? Please call him right now. And that's it.
I think the cool point as well is that Chef's basically defended his title from last year. So yeah, it's like 2 in a row.
It's well, last time it was a tie with Sacrificial Lighthouse, I think. I think the first position it was a tie, but yes, it was another very tough call. So yeah, Chef, you're dominating the game jam. So let's hope he. I mean, again, there was a lot of competition this time. We have to repeat this. The top 5 games are very, very great games. There were disagreements between us, even some of us rated them in different order, but there is no question when we average the scores, there is no question that Partum Artifacts is the overall winner. And fantastic work. Yes, please, someone, you need to dethrone Chef next year. We are going to keep in touch about this because we might even do 2 game jams next year. With the reception that we had and Epic supporting us, I think we can have at least another one of these. And well, that's it, I guess. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. We truly enjoyed doing this again with you. Congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to all the rest of you who participated, who were, there's Chef. Congratulations to all the rest who were active in participating in the community, just being around. Don't be strangers from now on. Let's keep in touch. And of course, we will get in touch with the winners to, arrange details of your respective payments, of course. So yeah, expect to hear from us very, very soon. And that's it.
One last thing I'd just like to say before we leave is definitely, as Augustin said, stay in touch. Game Dev Chat is still there, so we really hope to see more of you there as well. Continue working on your games, and we really can't wait to see what you guys do next. Thank you so much all for being so helpful and nice with each other. I've done countless game jams, but I can confidently say that this one was the nicest and had the most supportive people working at this jam. So thank you all so much, and really, really great job.
Cool. Thanks, Harris, for those kind words. Yeah, we really all enjoyed it. So that's it for now. That's it for this year. Just stick around. It's a really nice way to wrap up 2001. Congratulations to the winners, and with this little Christmas present. And well, yes, whether you keep, polishing these games or create new ones, please keep doing it because you really know what you're doing. Okay? So, see you in Twitter, in Discord, and thanks for joining us. Until next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. See you all soon. Cheers. Woo.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Happy
Yeah.
You guys
See
better relax,
you.
even though you're
Yes,
Israel,
please
but
go to rest.
you guys better
Rest.
relax.
Rest.
Take a vacation.
Yeah.
Well
I-
deserved.
I'm
At least a
gonna be
few
mostly
days.
your games here, but yeah.
Right on. Bye bye. Signing off.
Bye.
Whoop.